All praise to the one true and living God, King Jesus, the one without a beginning and the one without an end, the one true and living God, Jesus Christ, the one that dwells in glory and fire, the consuming fire, not a trinity, not Buddha, not Allah, not all these other false gods, but the one true and living God. And what is his name? It is Jesus. I'd like to talk to you guys today about a revelation that happened to me. It came to me so fast. I was watching a video that my father put out. And in this message, it kind of struck home to me because a lot of times people miss the point of being a good parent. They simply think that providing a nice home, providing, financial freedom, giving them clothes, food, shelter, a proper education. They think that that's what it means to be a good parent, right? By this worldly standard that we live in. But when you look at these things spiritually, what can those things do in the long run? Yes, they're important to have. I'm not saying that it's not important to be financially stable. I'm not saying it's not important to provide for your children and pave the way and kind of show them how to maneuver through this worldly system. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is there's a foundation, the most important foundation, and that is Jesus. If you do not raise your children in Jesus, that leaves room for the devil and his angels to come in. And that can shape them into many different things. We see a lot of sin in this world. We see liars, thieves, homosexuality, racism, backbiting, slander. We see all manner of evil. And I'm sure we've all experienced a form of evilness of this world. And we wonder, how did these people get to this point? What makes them turn into a wicked person? Everyone started off as a child. Children are so innocent. They appear so innocent. They are a clean slate to the world. But we were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Sometimes the devil comes in. He knows exactly. He watches us from birth all the way up until adulthood, all the way until old age, until we die. And from that day, we either go to two places, heaven or hell. But the devil is so crafty that he forms different things in people from a young age. He can form this one child to be a liar. He can form the other child into being a murderer. You see, it's something that he builds up on different children from birth. And sometimes it's not always that person is completely possessed. Sometimes they're just shaped in iniquity, and that becomes a form of a birth defect. And so what can we do? Anybody, myself, you, the next person, what can we do to be set free from those iniquities? We repent to the Most High God, the one true and living God, Jesus Christ. And by his stripes, we are healed. See, a lot of people take that out of context. They think by his stripes, they can be healed from diabetes or cancer or some type of, ailment of the body. But it's not, that's not necessarily what that means. By his stripes, we are healed. That spiritually, we can return back to the image that we were meant to be, that Adam destroyed when he turned away from Jesus and decided to do sin. That's it. That's all. And a lot of you might not agree with this message. A lot of you might think that it means the interpretation for our stripes are healed might mean, oh, well, what does that mean to be healed spiritually? Set free from sin and renewed and brought back to what you were meant to be. That's what it means. Praise Jesus. Thank you for listening to this message.